Welcome back. So classic Elliott Wave setup. This is a 1 hour time frame. So you can see this week, this one we have two, not exactly textbook perfect, but 1, 2, 3 being the longest of the now impulsive wave, and then wave 4. So now this is terms from the first 4 waves. So after identifying the beginning of 3, now the retracement coming back to work. So here's where the challenge usually is, finding the floor with 4. So could it be this? Could this be the floor with 4? If you can't change from the transitional standpoint, ideally the wave 4 shouldn't curb and breach the height of 1, so kind of still valid. However, so only waiting for one confirmation of this, the confirmation being looking for the MACD to cross above the 0 line. So the market is still below 0 line, so we're still vulnerable for a downswing. So let's see, maybe just this level. So we have already tested this level as say on retracement of Fry's designs to come back, because the momentum is still not clear. We're predominantly bearish, as you have seen for our oscillator, so you can use some bias in the market. But looking at the top down, which is essentially analysis every chart before we come, ideally we want to trade in the direction of the major trend. So simply looking at this weekly histograph, you can see you will be having a consistently increasing higher momentum, right? Momentum increasing, we could just have a small peak on the monthly. You can see also the last 3 months have been consistent. Momentum has been going up. I mean, the market has been roaring. We have all-time highs recently, just before now, which pledged. However, just coming back to that, I identified that we're in an uptrend. I want to look at posterity now. We used to wave 4. Definitely sweet spot for entry would be at least touching the oversold level. So a little bit tied away from that. So this is a 4-hour chart. Even if you look at the 1 hour chart, you see it's pointing upwards. So it's still a little bit tricky, but ideally to enter this one, maybe
so awesome. Definitely sweet point for entry would be at least touching the sold levels. So a little bit tied away from that. So this is a 4-hour chart. Even if you look at the 1 hour chart, you see it's pointing upwards. So still there to be tricky, but idea to enter this one, maybe a retest of this level to, and confirmation of 4. And then that is when we want to go on in anticipation that we are going to trade that sweet to the upside for it to be perfect 5th wave completion. So this, and minimum target should be a retest of this level, a retest of wave 3. So that is where we anticipate the market to be going